we all have these like great ideas, right? And at the same time, we have responsibilities and mortgages and, you know, whatever. So I guess I'm just wondering what your advice is to people who, you know, want to go out and pursue certain things, but there are also like certain limitations, I guess, that we have to like exist within. I mean, I guess we don't, but, you know, I can't walk away from my condo tomorrow and walk across the country. It probably wouldn't work out well for me. But yeah, what's your advice?
So that's a great question. But do you want to walk across the country? Like, is that your aspiration? Right? So I'm a big fan of defining our aspirations and then crafting our life around them, essentially, you know? And so like the quest to visit every country in the world, for example, I was thinking about this the other day because people ask how much it costs, right? And the first 100 countries cost about $30,000. So 30,000, at least I would argue, is not a huge amount of money for going to 100 countries and all the life experience that I got through that. And also, I didn't have to pay it all right away. You pay as you go, essentially, and something like that. So, you know, these limitations, as you said, maybe let's not call them limitations, they're responsibilities, especially people with families. Like, you don't just leave your family and walk across the country. But again, there are ways to cultivate the value of adventure. That's why I like the story of Sasha and what she did at home. There's a woman in Omaha who's knitting 10,000 hats. And her passion, her thing that she really loved was always knitting. And one Christmas time or holiday time, she made 100 hats for her friends and family. And she was like, that's really fun. I want to do 1,000. But 1,000 is not a big enough challenge. So she took on this goal of 10,000 hats. And there's a charity component to it. You can connect with her on her website and eventually get a hat. So, I mean, I don't know, responsibilities and things are real, but if something matters to us, I guess I'm also a believer in figuring out how to do that, right? Like, we do have to trade off things. We do have to sacrifice. And especially for all of us with so many opportunities available to us, it's a matter of prioritization. You know, it's a matter of, you know, I can probably do anything I want, but I can't do everything, right? So if this thing really does matter to me, whether it's walking across the country or whatever it is in your case, then it's something that you have to plan for and build for. And for me, it was worth it to do that.